What's up, guys? It's time for another video, and today we're gonna be playing some Minecraft. And this is not ordinary Minecraft. So basically, in this Minecraft, cool swords to try out. So we're gonna do that. So yeah, let me reset my just my FOV normal. So that's how I do my intros now. Also need to set my game mode to survival, so I have nothing. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. This is a very useful sword. This might be saying this is literally a corn on the cob. It does 5 attack damage. Well, it's not just a corn on the cob. This is a full-on, that gives you max health when it's in your offhand. That's like a common theme of my what? Where if you put things in your offhand, they give you special effects. So that's the first effect. I take damage to get rid of it. I'm gonna put this back. Now we have double trouble sword. Which does 10 attack damage because it's 2 swords in one. So let's say I want to kill a sheep, but I don't want to walk over there. Okay, I need to go a little closer. A little closer. This is under the interaction rate. Oh, it's because of the sense. That's why. Let's say I want to get rid of the baby villagers for the crimes they do against humanity. It's working perfectly fine. Hold on. It doesn't work. Probably have to fix that bug eventually. It's supposed to make it so you can, like, hit something from far. It seems to be breaking. But that's okay. I'll know what it's supposed to do, and I'll probably fix it in a later update. Green screen sword. The sword is interesting. Oh, that's why. That's why it didn't work. But it's supposed to be in your offhand. So let's say I got my green screen sword. See? Now I can get things from miles away. They have to be, like, relatively close. If you can get close enough, you can launch. And this one's really fun. I like this one. But it's not very good. I did actually recently buff. So you know the Swift Sneak ability? Or like the Swift Sneak enchantment? I added it to a sword. It's not horrible. Just degraded. Next one I'm gonna want is Crab Sword. So the Crab Sword is very fun. So it's kind of like the other one. See this village house? I'm mining it from very far away. Let's say when I don't have this, I can't reach it. But from here I can. It's like the crab claw that they were willing to add from a mob vote, but as a sword. They also all do damage, just all of them are created equal. Next one is water sword. So this one we're gonna need to pull water. I don't know where that is. Let's just get a bucket, and then this one can do a lot of things. I'm gonna make it into a strip. Yes, I've made a little runway with the water. Let's go back to survival mode. See that? That gave me swim speed. So if I can get enough momentum in the water, I can go really fast. Like I don't even need to be actually swimming. I just go really fast in the water. And when you get in the thing, you can jump out of it really quickly. It's pretty cool. But it's more for bigger sources of water. I'll let y'all test that one out yourself. They all have crafting recipes. So this is a survival friendly mod. This is the pickaxe sword, which I think it does what you think it does. It makes you, when it's in your offhand, so it does two things. It's a pickaxe, but if you want to just use it as a pickaxe, you can use it as a pickaxe, but if you want to, you can go and you can do this, and you can, let's say, give myself a pickaxe. Yeah, diamond pickaxe, that works. See now, you can mine faster. I just had to set it today so we don't have to deal with more mobs. That's a fun one. And it can give you some decent rewards for actually using it. The one at the very end is probably one of the coolest. I do need to rearrange these, but I like how cool they will be. Skelly sword, come up here. Dual sword literally does nothing. You don't do anything. You're pretty excited. You're pretty excited. You're kind of ironic. Okay, so we're gonna be using this one. I need a Eli slash give a Elytra slash give fireworks. Fireworks rocket there. Get on the Elytra. See? Now I can fly. Never really been good at Elytra. So we gotta land somewhere. It hurts. Okay, we're just gonna pick up a healing potion. That works. Yeah, so the Sky Sword makes it so when you use an Elytra, you go faster. But it's not the greatest sword. It's one of my least favorites. Tiny and the Giant, they go together. So let's go with the Tiny. And I think y'all can see what the Tiny does. And makes me very small. It doesn't really make anything, like, the only really benefit it gives you is, like, the ability to, like, hide in grass and snow layers. And go really fast. And it looks really silly. So, just a little thing that Minecraft added a couple updates ago. And then the giant sword, the comically large sword. It's kind of bad, because it's kind of hard to mine or anything. You'd need to pair this with a crab sword. I can't really do that. And it kind of cuts off, because I couldn't make it actually comically large. Yeah, they're fun swords. They're pretty fun whenever you want to do some silly stuff with your friends. These are all technically meant for PvP. Just the giant sword is kind of a bad sword. Skeleton sword is not very good. It just makes it so you can attack faster. Yeah, it's boring. Next one we're gonna want is the dual sword. It's literally just a really easy to get sword that does some decent damage. I also need to nerf this thing. Look how easy it is to get. I literally got it in 5 seconds after spawning in a village. Next one we're gonna play with is the upside down sword. It just looks silly. Doesn't do anything besides that. It does some decent damage. Next one, the ice sword. It doesn't work properly, I don't think. So if I hit say a baby villager, yeah, it doesn't work. Just gonna go tell the Iron Golem. And then plastic sword is fun. So we go up. It's not the greatest. And it's not even very good. As you can see, it's supposed to make it so you can land fast, land better, but from that way, it doesn't really work that well. Let me try again. Let's try from here. That's why. I don't have it in my offhand. That's why. As you can see, it did nothing. So it can be useful. So that does barely any damage though, because it's made of plastic. As you can see, you can get large distances without having to die. I'm gonna get myself something. It's not the greatest sword, but it's not the worst. There's a lot of other swords in this mod that are worse. Like the skeleton sword. This one is one of my favorites. I just get all the these. The cool thing is these don't really show what they do. So this is the gambling sword. It's very fun. Oh, actually, I'm gonna get the crab sword. Or not the crab sword, the double trouble sword. I'm gonna put that in offhand. See how you can like pair the swords together? Something you can do. It's very cool. Let's give ourselves some meat. As you can see, did some decent damage. I need your food. But it can be different. Depending on... See, that one did more damage. You might be wondering why. It's the gambling sword. Look. So it does normal 3 attack damage, and it can add an extra damage from 1 to 10. Say for this one. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. So next one we're gonna want to do is probably the Sword of Thunder. So this one's very fun. See? It smites lightning on anything you hit it with. So say goodbye to this. Oh my god, I died. Yeah, it can do some collateral damage. So it's a very risky sword to do. But if you can pull it off, it's very good. Okay, next one I want to try out is this sword. This sword is very fun. It's called the Candy Sword. It kind of looks like an ice cream sandwich. That's what I was going for. If you thought it looked like one. Next thing we're gonna want to do, which is we gotta find a mob that won't be angry at us if we hit it. A sheep, for example. To make a hole in here. Well, let's first get the sheep out of here. There you go, sheep. I accidentally killed it. Yeah, don't kill it. That's not what I was meaning to do. Runs away. It's supposed to have knockback. Doesn't seem to be doing it. Oh, it's an why? Well, it's an offhand. That's what I'm supposed to be doing with this. So like if I hit you, it launches you. Okay, the next one we're gonna want to check out is the final one for now. This mod's gonna get updated eventually. Next, I'll give you a teaser at the end of what it is. It involves skulls. So this is like a multi-purpose one. So you might want to read it. So when you have it in main hand, you do 9 attack damage, or actually you do 13 attack damage, plus 6 attack speed, or plus 7 attack speed, and minus 5 knockback. If you're wondering, why is minus 5 knockback good? Well, you know when you accidentally hit somebody too hard and they go flying when you can't stop that? Now they won't go flying. As you can see, it's pretty good. And then when you have it in your offhand, plus 3 armor, plus 3 armor toughness, plus 0.5 strength, jump strength, and you go a little faster. That's kind of hurt. So if you have a water bucket, it's very useful. You can always nerf it if y'all want. It's not exactly meant to be the greatest sword. But let's go, and I shall give you a teaser. So basically, my thing I'm gonna say before we end is expect the unexpected of the Nether. There will be something with the Wither, and the Wither will have something with you. Okay, I'll just give you it. There's gonna be Wither, and there's gonna be Nether themed swords, but they're gonna be dropped in drops. First drop's probably gonna be May 1st, with like a couple swords. I'm not gonna say them. And then the second drop is gonna be the midway drop. Probably has a little more powered swords. And then the third drop would be the stuff with the Wither. And probably that's at the end of the month. And then we'll have some more things coming soon. So, hope y'all enjoyed, and goodbye. Hold on. Before I do that, the mod is called Swordless, and you can download it on CurseForge. Yeah. So, and it hasn't been up, by the time of recording, it hasn't been, like, clicked on yet. It's on there, just it hasn't been, like, approved, so. It might be approved, it might not be. Just, and it's on NeoForge, because it's M Creator. Well, it's pretty much for every mod.